Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today, I'm going to do part 10 to my mostly Let's Play of EvoPop that's on my iPad. Now guys, before we get started with this video, I know normally for each episode I do have a lot of announcements to make, but generally I don't really have much to make for this episode. Like I said, normally whenever I make videos, I make announcements every single time, and most of them are usually about the same thing sometimes. However, I ain't really got too many to make this time. I am going to let you know one thing real quick though, is that sometime in the future, within the next few videos or so, we're going to start bringing back the iPad and tablet gameplay series if we can. However, we're going to add one game to it that might make it interesting and fun to do. That game is another game on my iPad can get called Dino Factory. You guys know what that game is because we played it before. It's the game where you own this factory and you create dinosaurs that you give to other people. And once you give them to other people, you get money, and that in turn will give you more money to make more dinosaurs, and eventually you can get more and even breed them. So yeah, we will be bringing that game back. I am going to let you know that in this mostly Let's Play of EvoPop, most likely it will be EvoPop the whole video, unless I'm not bored. Here's the thing, lately I've been making a rule that if I'm not bored, I'll do a different game sometime near the end of the video, which has been true. However, unfortunately, the Let's Mostly Play EvoPop has been turned into almost a Let's Barely Play, because I'll play the game, in most of the videos so far, I'll play the game for about maybe an hour, but then the last 2 or 3 hours of the video is different games, which is driving me nuts. But at the same time, I love EvoPop, guys, but eventually, us doing the same thing over and over again is going to eventually get to the point where we have nothing else to do. There is 2 options of things I could do right now. I could either play EvoPop like I said, or I could use my 100% battery to take my iPad in there, and we could play PBR again, except we're using the Pocket Pass, and we can see what kind of pulling we get on that wheel, like we did last time. So there is 2 options of things I could do. I'm just choosing to do this one because I haven't played EvoPop in a little bit. I haven't played it in like 3 days, and I really kind of want to play it. Lately, I haven't been having much of the time to do it though. Most of the time, when I do have time, I'm asleep or tired to do anything. Right now, it's the perfect time. I wanted to worry about nobody being in this kitchen unless it's my mom, because my mom's upstairs asleep. The person I call the interrupter for these videos is asleep as well. The only person awake right now is me and my mother. So hopefully we won't get interrupted. One of the reasons why I hate the fact that recording with other people, especially the interrupter, is because she does not know how to respect people's privacy. Like I said, there was a video I did, not of this series, but I believe the iPad and tablet gameplay series a few months back. When I plainly said, I said this in the video, in the beginning, that so I don't get interrupted and stuff like that, I will be silent throughout the video. About 2 hours later, the little interrupter is peeking around the daggum wall that's near this kitchen, and she said she did because, quote unquote, I was seeing why you were being silent. What did I just say in the beginning of the video? Are you deaf whenever I say that? Because I feel like you are. She must have not listened, because I plainly said in the beginning of the video that it would be silent. But of course, one of the reasons why I'm always silent during these videos is that way I don't get interrupted. I don't want to get somebody riled up to daggum bother me. So I don't get interrupted. One of the first, I think it was actually the first episode recorded this series. Back in part number 1, right after the video was done, I probably got some of the worst bugging I've ever had. I was about ready to just give up. Like I said, in the video after I made that, I actually talked about how I felt sick that entire video. It was because I was so ticked off at the interrupter for being mean and aggravating. I literally, once she stopped bugging me or whatever, no, what I had to do was I had to take her iPad, go into that bedroom and lock the door. I couldn't handle it. I had to listen to music too. Even after I got listening, it took me a few minutes even listening to music. I probably listened to around 15 tracks of songs from Pokemon to try to get myself to calm down. All my anger was out of me after listening to it, but all the bad thoughts I had was not. I still had horrible thoughts of her bugging me in my head at that time. And it's like the more I thought about them, the more I felt like I was actually going to or just be sick throughout the video. And that's what really aggravates me. That's one of the reasons why I get so ticked off whenever she's awake and I try to record a video. My mom tells me, why can't I record at any time? Well, if she got to hear this, it's because I get interrupted all the time. That's why she's called the interrupter in these videos. Because she does crap like what I just talked about a while ago. Where in the beginning of one of my iPad tablet gameplay videos, I mentioned, guys, I'm going to be silent so we don't have to worry about stuff. Not quite like that, but I remember mentioning I was going to be silent. 2 hours later, I was wondering why you were being so silent. So I had to peek around the stupid doorway to see what you're up to. Well, that's the exact reason why I am silent. One of the exact reasons. Because of the fact that I get interrupted too much if I'm not. I don't want to get her started on me. That's what ticks me off the most. Playing PBR used to be like that too, and I was still going to end up being like that. Nowadays, when I play PBR, I have to close the door and lock it from the latch on the top. Because if I don't, the little interrupter will actually go in the living room. You know who I'm talking about, who's the only person in this house. Ha. One of the reasons why she's called the interrupter is because she forced me to go upstairs while I couldn't get a video done. I hate recording videos up there. Now for what I was actually saying. Oh my god, this video's going to be another 10 minutes trying to think of it now. I don't remember what I was talking about now. That's why you shouldn't distract me. It's why I can't. Oh my god. If I sit here and think about it, it's going to take me 15 minutes to get started. Good lord. I'll say this. I think I kind of said this to her. Basically, the reason why she's called the interrupter is because in one of my iPad and tablet gameplay videos, I was trying to record a video. Actually, it was probably one of the most interrupting videos of all time. Not only did she interrupt me, at the same time, I had my phone go off. I had the home phone ringing in the background. My phone went off again. She was interrupting. Like, there was probably 5 interruptions throughout the entire video. In the beginning, I was talking about that. This was back when my phone just got broke. I was talking about how I got my other phone with service on it. And as soon as I start talking about it, all I hear is Pika-Pee. My phone literally gives me a notification as soon as I do it. And now as soon as I talk about it again and open it up to show you guys, show something on it, it goes Pika-Pee again. It's like it knows what I was doing. And what's worse, during that same video, like maybe 10 minutes into it, you hear the home phone ring. The home phone, fun fact, used to be in this kitchen. Guess what would have happened if it was in the kitchen? The good news is, with it in there, in the living room now, you can actually barely hear it. You can actually barely hear it on camera. I thought it was interrupting me, but you can barely hear it in the living room. If it was in here, I'd have to stop talking and wait for it to shut up. That's one of the reasons why I always kept it unplugged, because I hate it interrupting me. Especially since I like to record. If I want to get the perfect video, how am I supposed to do it whenever everything interrupts? I don't know. I could sit here and go on this tantrum for about 15 more minutes, and it's just about the same thing. I get bugged all the time. That's one of the reasons, again, why it's so silent. Because I don't want to stir any attention to daggum get interrupted. Because if I have to restart the video, I'm not going to be a very happy camper. Especially if I already got a lot of stuff done. And especially for the game I've been playing in this series. If I win some matches in that game, and then have to stop the video and then come back, I'll have to explain to you guys, hey, I know it may seem like we have more trophies than we did in the last video, but it's because I made a video beforehand, but it got interrupted. Like, seriously. Like, I can't get that enough. Like, I'm stressing myself out just saying it. Seriously, man. PBR, like I said, is about the same way too, because even when you latch that door, well, I don't know if that was what I was talking about. I didn't even finish the story about what the interrupter would do. For you guys that don't know, still nowadays when I play PBR, I have to go in that bedroom, but once I do, I have to close the door and lock it. There's a latch on top of the door up there somewhere. You can't see it because it's on the inside of the door, but there's a latch somewhere up there. And you latch it, and nobody can open the door. There's a lock on the doorknob, obviously. The problem is, my mother has a key to that. So all the interrupter had to do was, before I started using that latch, all she had to do, go in the living room, sneak into my mom's purse, grab her keys, get the right key, unlock the door, and yeah. So, you know what I had to start using? The latch. And even then, I get interrupted because now when I use that latch, all I hear is that. You hear that loud sound on the computer? That's what I hear in the bedroom. So sit there and bang on that door to interrupt me. That's one of the reasons why I keep the TV so loud. Because how can you hear the game when somebody does it? Heck, I don't even know what the point of having the TV so loud was anyway. Because even with the TV being so loud, you still can hear knocking, interrupting, yelling. You can hear all of that, even with the TV like bursting loud. And people were talking about, oh, it's too loud. You're gonna bust people's eardrums out. Well, wouldn't have to if I wouldn't have to tell people to stop doing that junk. That's one reason why the door stays closed. Used to, when I first started playing PBR, the door could always stay open. I wouldn't have to worry about stuff. Now I have to keep it closed because of the fact that people interrupt me. Plus, people complain about the noise. I'll let you know right now, guys, TV's not nearly as loud as it used to be. Used to, it'd be about full all the way up to 100%. Nowadays, it's maybe around... It's like below half that now. But that's only because I haven't been getting interrupted as much lately when playing that game. However, if I keep getting interrupted like I did in the past, there's no way I can actually keep the TV low like that. I want to, but how? Whenever you can't hear the TV over that. One bang on the door equals daggum not hitting the TV for that few seconds. And that few seconds could count because, well, what's the point of having a video if I'm just going to get interrupted? It's the same thing with this series. What's the point of me trying to do this series if I'm just going to get interrupted? I want to do a series, but how? I don't want to get interrupted either. I could sit here and rant for another 20 minutes about the same thing. And speaking of that, yep. You know the interrupter I was just mentioning, guys? She's freaking away now. Spur me. I cannot finish anything. I think she's awake while she's asleep. Hold on, guys. I won't waste much more time after I go look. I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna get up front to quietly walk where that door is and then peek over. No. No. Well, I mentioned, you know the intro I was talking about? Wake. Frick. This is why I don't do videos, guys. This is one reason why you don't see videos that often now. Unless I know everybody's asleep or something. Because, dear God. Alright, guys. Well, I'm not going to waste too much time. I am going to let you know that we are going to be performing the same strategy, or as much of the same strategy as I possibly can with the game. I will mostly use the balloon guy for this game, and I'm going to try doing the same method I always do with him. If it don't work, eventually we'll use ones like the camo guy and the glutton guy. And maybe even the poison guy, because we did more recently get him. I think he's a pretty cool one. And he gets eaten, you get poisoned and you get knocked out, which is nice. So yeah. Of course I get interrupted. Of course this happens. Oh well. Guys, I'm trying to think, because like, I used the bathroom before this video actually began, but I think I'm going to do it again. That's a problem, especially when I don't want to get interrupted. I'm going to go and get the camera turned around, but I won't bring my iPad over until I get back. And I'll also have to put Germans on my hands, so yeah. I'll adjust this camera. I'll go and get this camera turned around. I'll adjust it once I get back. So yeah, if you're sensitive for noise, get ready to cover your ears, because I'm moving the camera in 2, 1. Alright guys, I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. I had to put Germans on my hands before I actually start this, because like I said, I don't want dirty hands. I could wash my hands, but you guys are willing to pay. Are you guys willing to wait patiently for that? I highly doubt it. I don't think y'all want to hear me just wash my hands. They're kind of dumb. Wouldn't you agree? There we go. A little bit over my hands. And yes, guys, we do have a really good. We have a bunch of Germans actually. We've got a little ball right here. This little ball right here. We got a bottle over here on the windowsill. It looks like this has the Germans that normally come in this bottle. This German's bottle is actually supposed to have the one that smells like lemon. But basically all this is just this German's. We just reused the bottle for it because the one we had was empty. It's over there. It's the one with the broken lid that I talked about one time. We still got a little bit in that one, so yeah, we use it for that one. We got 2 little bottles right here and one on the windowsill. We got, I think, a little bottle somewhere under the cabinet. 1 or 2, not this size, but think about this, but smaller. Probably about this size. about half the size of this one. Either way, it's still smaller. So yeah, we have a lot of Germans around here, but I use a lot of Germ Hex, so I'm kind of glad we do have a lot. I use Germans when I wash my hands. I like Germans better anyway. So yeah, we'll be, and guys, in a few minutes, once this German gets completely dry, we'll start playing EvoPop. I will be going back to my other Let's Plays like Dynamax, but you guys will have to be patient for that. Alright. It ain't completely dry, guys, but I think it's good enough. I wanted to make sure everything's adjusted correctly, so I don't want to mess up anything. I guess that's good enough. I'll have to check once I get the iPad on there. And I probably also want to adjust the brightness. I'm gonna go and get my iPad and we'll get started. Alright. There we go. Like I said, I've been checking on the other games that I have on my iPad and tablet, so yeah. We still got other games. I can even do Pet and Evo if I'm not bored. I haven't done that in a while. There's a lot of games I haven't done in a while though, so I can't really say anything. I'll check the brightness before we actually play the game. That way it won't be that big of a problem. Hopefully we won't have that many glitches, but I'm definitely not gonna be able to promise that. As we see in the last video when I did this. Maybe not the last video, but in part 8. Oh my lord, the glitches were unreal. I hated them. They got annoying. Very annoying. So I'm hoping that maybe it won't go so badly this time. Like I said, most of the time we will be using the balloon guy. I don't know how, go over here. We'll be using the balloon guy most of the time. But if we need to, we will switch. The balloon guy's my favorite one though. That's what it's on right now. I don't think they make noises at all. I think it's maybe just a bunch of popping or whatever. So yeah, we're gonna do this for most of the video. Hopefully we have a lot of fun with it. Hopefully the game don't glitch out that much, because the game's been glitching out a lot. Why is one of our first matches against the Ghost? I don't want the Ghost. I'm already not looking forward to this, because, well, we're against the Ghosty, which is not good. There we go. Well, I kind of need to leave him down there huge. If I don't, we're kind of messing ourselves up. There we go. There we go. This is going out pretty well. Although I don't know if we're going to be able to win. There we go. Where's the other dudes? Over there. I need to get up there, so hopefully we'll get big enough. Oh yeah, we're definitely big enough now. Since we got this dude on. And what's good is they're gonna push him over here. There we go. Dang. I got destroyed all of them. Please don't break. I'm doing good. Oh, it's gonna mess up. Please don't. I'm doing good. Yep. Come on. Every time I do good, game goes out. You see, I've gotten way better with the balloon dude, but now I can't. That's keep my actual plan because the game messes up every single time you do it. We did complete a mission though. Let's go get more of these because we need a lot more of them dudes anyway. Oh. Video is unavailable then it pulls up one. Okay, I forgot about that. Mute. I said mute. 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 I said mute. I don't want to listen to this music. This music is crap. Stop. Just flipping mute. Mew. Mute. Mew, mew, mew. Mute. I'm gonna think of Mew the Pokemon. Okay. Okay. Do not get me for this. Come on, man. They gum. That's one of the reasons I don't like having the volume up because of the crap like that. Alright. Well, there we go. Let's see it. I probably could have gotten more of them if the game wouldn't close out because I was winning. I destroyed that one dude and the only thing left was a ghost dude which didn't have much left. All I had to do was keep splitting my species up to where it could actually like do something. Troll guy's not gonna be that annoying except for the fact that he respawns fast. Let's do at least one more. Not again. This is crap that keeps happening, man. I'm out of luck. Oh, I'm so dead. Well, I'm screwed. Oh my. the sticky deal is playing, that's for sure. Yep. Wow, this is not going as planned. Well, there's nothing I can do to win this now. Yep, goodbye. Of course, the game I do win, you can close out on. The one I'm losing, of course, that game will close. Damn it. Now I'm about to get interrupted. You see what I mean? I just heard them making grilled cheese. I'm gonna interrupt it again. This is that same part we failed on last time, wasn't it? I'll go in and grow some. That one slowly growing.
Over to your one time like she like that.
Uh-oh, that's not right. Time that happened. Why? The two times I was winning the game closes out. Then the one time I lose, it don't ever close out. Of course, this game. I can't believe that. Why does he do this to me? Puts me right in the middle, okay? Cool.
I like your eyebrows. You're way uglier on there. Way uglier. Oh, I'm ready for school year. You go back next year so you graduate.
No.
What? I never asked you how you do that.
No.
All you gotta do is do some work courses and take
No.
Well, you need to graduate. I know about your cap and gown now.
No. I am not going back to school once they let me do it here. I'm not doing it.
You can't work from here. You gotta at least do the work program like to do English from here.
No.
Oh my god, dude, you ain't got no easier than that. Shit, I ate that up when I was a kid. If I could only went somewhere for a few hours a day.
No.
One day you're gonna regret the hell out of that. I wish I would've graduated. Alright, you can go back to school and get your GED then, since you didn't graduate, like I did.
What do you mean by that?
You just go to a college course like 2 hours for like 20 hours or something, and then you take a test, and if you pass it, you're done.
Are you nuts?
No, all you gotta do is pass one test and go for like, it used to just be you could take the test, if you passed it, you wouldn't have to go back, but when I did it, you had to, if you didn't pass it, you had to go take some courses, and which was basically you just sat in a room, and only if you had a question did you even talk to the teacher. So basically you just sitting there and did nothing for like, I went for like 2 to 4 hours a day and got it over with in like 2 weeks. And I just went like every few days. And then it was over. Got my GED, I passed my test, and I was in. It's a generalized education diploma, it's not good
Keep it
diploma.
for the daggum.
You get a high school diploma.